Please stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Governor Mifflin Middle School.
Today is Thursday, May 15th. It's a day 2. I'm Logan.
And I'm Kylan.
And this is your daily news.
The order of periods today is 5, 2, Tower, 4, and ending with 1.
Today is a band and orchestra day. If you're in both, go to band.
Jazz band students are reminded that their final rehearsal before Hershey is today after school until 4 p.m.
Students attending the Hershey Music at the Parks trip are reminded to be at the school no later than 7 a.m. tomorrow. Please make sure you wear your maroon GM Music t-shirt, black shorts, and sneakers.
Would the following students please report to the TV studio at this time? Trevor Nosp, John McCall, Sabrina Schallenberger, Luna Flores, Rune Karen Rochland, Emma Richards, Eva Gibson, Jordan Ajarian, and Parker Dietrich.
All library books are due by today, Thursday, May 15th. Students with clear library records may check out up to 5 books to read over the summer. The dates for summer checkout are today to May 21st. Thank you for returning your books.
The Library Reading Rewards Challenge is nearing its end. Entries will be accepted through the end of the day on Monday, May 19th. The winner of the Donut Party and the Kindle Paperwhite will be announced on Tuesday, May 20th. All other prizes must be claimed by Wednesday, May 21st. Great job to all the readers this year.
Our GMMS Reading Olympics team, the Page Turners, participated in a county-wide event at Wilson West on Tuesday, May 13th. We are proud of our Mustang readers who took home third-place ribbons. Way to go, Page Turners.
The last chess club meeting of the year will take place today, Thursday, May 15th, during WIN in room 131. If you have any questions, please see Miss Cola Greco.
At the Day of Awesomeness on May 19th, we will be having a dunk tank where you will have the opportunity to dunk your teachers. At lunch this week, you can purchase free balls for $5 to get a chance to dunk Miss McGovern, Ms. Boyer, Mr. McConnell, Mrs. Mole, Mrs. Posa, Mrs. Rank, Ms. Harley, Mr. Berggraf, and Ms. DeFelice. On May 19th, if you purchased, you will be called outside during the block you signed up for to dunk your teacher, in addition to enjoying the inflatables during your math class.
SGA's end-of-year party will be today during WIN in the cafeteria. See you then.
Attention 7th graders. We need you to vote for your SGA president and vice president. Please pay attention to the following videos and then cast your vote. This is for 7th grade only. There will be a Google form on the 7th grade news and events classroom where you can cast your vote.
First up, running for vice president, Anna Drenning.
Hi, my name is Annalie Drenning, and I'm running for vice president of our school's SGA. My job as vice president includes making posters for our school and assisting whoever the student body elects to be SGA president. I'm the best choice to be a vice president because I can help our school have better dances, fundraisers, and activities for us all to enjoy. I can give our school more life with fun posters and decorations all around. I will make sure our SGA president gets any help they need whenever they need it. Vote for Anna Lee for vice president of SGA.
Next, running for vice president, Royce Pittman.
Hi, my name is Royce Pittman, and I'm running for the position of 8th grade VP. I believe I'm the best candidate for this position. First of all, I am an active member of the Mifflin community, participating in several clubs and sports. Secondly, I'm respectful to others, responsible, and I believe in kindness can make the world a better place. And third, I can always be relied upon to stand up and step in to do what is right and fair. I'm always available to help with any task at hand, and I'm dedicated to all the Mifflin students to make the school to be a better place. Remember when it's time to vote. Royce the choice for 8th grade VP.
Next, running for president, Zoe Strickland.
Hi, my name is Zoe and I'm running for student body president. I'm running for president because I am loud. I am an organized chaos type of person. I do a lot of things in the school. I do show choir, chorus, girls in STEM. I plan on trying out for fall cheer, and I can do anything. If you need me to bake, I'll bake. If you need me to run a table, I'll run a table. I'll do anything to help when I need to. I also want to be student body president because I think it's a job to care and be not a bossy person, but a person who can take charge, which is something I can very much do, and be welcoming. And I am that type of person. You have described me in that sentence, and I hope you vote for me. Thank you. Hi, my name.
Next, running for president, Tristan Hales.
Hi there, my name is Tristan Hales, and I'm running for SJ president. For those of you who know me, nice to see you again. For those of you who don't, a little bit about me is that I play soccer, lacrosse, I'm in band, and obviously I'm in SJ. But since I don't have a lot of time, I'm going to go straight to the point. Student government, or SJ, helps plan all the fun things that happen here, like mini-thon, the dances, and any other fun activities that happen during the school year. So who you choose as president, that choice matters, because my goal is to have everyone feel included. That means making fun and enjoyable activities that everyone can participate in, feel like they belong. But that can only happen if all of you choose right. You all have a voice that needs to be heard. Use that voice to vote right. Vote Tristan for president.
7th graders, please head to the 7th grade News and Events Google Classroom and cast your vote.
And now to Jake with the weather.
Today's weather is rainy with a high of 74 and a low of 61. And now to Dan with the shoutouts, but first a look at this week's Woward al fresco.
Ways to celebrate birthdays, sports victories, or anything else that makes you smile. Head over to the 7th and 8th grade News and Events Google Classroom and find a shout-out form. For only 25 cents, you can have your message read live on the air. Come out and see Still River Playhouse's production of Mary Poppins from May 23rd to June 8th. And now back to our announcers.
Today's lunches: chicken quesadilla, fiesta beans, corn, pineapple, and assorted milks.
Thank you for watching the GMMS TV studio, your morning news source. Have a great day.